Welcome back to American Farming, guys. We got a bunch of jobs to knock out today, and that includes some custom trucking, which I'm excited to do because we have this new truck pack, and I got a couple new trucks in the machine shed. First things first, let's open the door, and there are no true contracts where you can like truck and make money, but we're role-playing that aspect to make more money for the farm, because currently we're busier than ever. I probably shouldn't be trucking. We currently have the chopper running that is full of silage, and then we're in the middle of planting this field with P&K. And yeah, we've got a lot more chopping to do, but currently I've got the pickup truck with the flatbed hooked up to the Max D trailer. It's a 40-footer, and this is going to work good because we got to transport a 12.0 to somebody who bought it from the dealership, and then we got to transport a Farmall, brand new Farmall 75C, also to another town from somebody who bought that brand new from the dealership. And dealership just hires out people a truck, and I'm the guy they hired this time. Now, if this trucking business takes off, it'd be cool to eventually get like a dually, pickup truck. Don't mind the bed. We can throw a different bed on there that'll work better with dualies, but we can get a dually pickup truck or some sort, like a bigger pickup truck, to really do some custom hot shotting. But for now, we're using the single rear wheel. This thing has all the power in the world. It should be able to handle it. It's just maybe if we get some heavier loads, might have to upgrade to a dually. Now, theoretically, we're only gonna make like a couple grand from transporting this stuff, but still, it's nice side income for the farm, especially with the way dairy prices are right now. In American farming, it's tough out here, man. You guys know how it is. I might just taking down a stop sign. Ignore that. Now, some of you guys who have played this probably know what farm I am, but I currently own the most northwest farm over here in those fields. I do own the cattle starter farm, but there's like 70 other fields, 50 other fields or something like that I don't own currently. So that's the farm we're playing on, the furthest northwest dairy farm. There's like 4 other farms that I currently don't own. We are rolling coal, that is. Now someday, maybe someday, we can purchase that farm, but I forgot how much the price is of that farm currently. We'll see if we ever get there. It's a nice farm. The tractor should be somewhere around here. I was talking to Dave. I think he put them on the south side of the building, he said. So we'll get them loaded up from there and then get them delivered. There we are. So we got the 12.0, the new Farmall 75C or 75A. Can't remember what model it was. We'll pull around here. This is kind of like the semi-truck / long trailer pull-in where you can kind of swing around the dealership. Okay. We'll fold the ramps down quick and get these loaded up and get these delivered and then head on back because we got to keep chopping. Then there's another delivery contract we got to do yet too. We'll first load up the Farmall 75 because I'm thinking this is probably lighter, so I'll put this on the front of the truck because I want to haul both these at once. So we'll throw this just right on the front and then strap her down. There we go. And then it just places it there and puts blocks underneath it. And then we should be able to fit the 12.0 on there too. I'm hoping this trailer's long enough at least. There we go. Keep going a little bit and should be good. Okay, so both those are strapped down. We'll throw the ramps up. There we go. Perfect. The truck's going to be squatting, guys. The truck is always squatting. I love that about this game. Holy crap, man. Oh, shoot. I got to run inside, grab a ticket real quick, just to say that I got to sign off that I actually took them, loaded them up on the trailer, and we'll be right back. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it, man. Oh, yeah. There we go. That's a setup now. You got the red pickup truck and 2 red tractors on a 40-foot Max D trailer. Okay, now there is a good amount of weight behind me. I can feel that thing back there. There's a lot of weight, and she's putting a load on the truck, but we should be good. So the irony is the 12.0 is going to the next town over, the one by the farm. I should have loaded them up the different way, but the Farmall 75 is going to an acreage right over there. It's a horse acreage. They want the loader to move some bales, so basically we're gonna be running all over the map. Okay, let's get rolling. We got a good amount of weight behind us, guys. That's for sure, baby. She is rolling. I do feel like I'm going a little too fast. I feel like the trailer's kind of throwing me all over the road just a little bit. It's a little teety-tottery. So I'm going to slow it down to like 40 mile an hour and we'll haul from there. I could go 50, but it feels a little chaotic sometimes. Now, I've got all sorts of ideas. Guys, would it be cool at all to make like contracts, like, I don't know, where you could do different jobs or you could deliver different stuff to people, make more income for the farm, something like that. We've got all sorts of ideas. I don't know if they'll ever turn out, but I'd like to hear from you guys what would be cool in the game. I always read all the comments, look through all the comments, but I think different contracts like tow-in or different farming contracts would be cool, especially since this is like a single player game. Let's see if we can fit the trailer in town. Now, this is an old guy, Frank, that bought this 12.0 because he had sentimental value to it. It originally came out of New Jersey, which is the weirdest state for a 12.0 to come from. Got shipped to this dealership and he paid a pretty penny for this thing. So we got to make sure we take care of it, obviously, unloading this. And he's just going to store it in his garage and make it a parade tractor is what he's going to do. Let's see. I got to figure out the address. It should be this house. Yep. It's this house right in the corner here. Okay, we'll get out. We'll unfold the ramps, and then we'll unlock the 12-0. Back this baby off. He's got a storage unit I think he's going to keep it at, because I was like, Frank, where's your garage, man? And he was like, yeah, I got a place for that. Don't worry. 12-0 is not going to sit outside. No problem, Frank. Enjoy that thing. I better see you in the parade next weekend, man. Okay, sounds good. Okay, we got Frank's 12-0 delivered, and now we just got to deliver the Farmall 75C over to, I keep calling it a 75C. It's a 75A, guys. I'm so sorry about that. But we got to deliver it over to that horse acreage, and they just purchased this thing. This thing was like 60 grand. I mean, it'll provide some pretty good utility for them. It's got a loader. They already got the bale spear bought, and then they got a bunch of attachments bought for it too already. I got to figure out the fastest way over to the acreage. I think I'm going to take gravel and we'll go right past our farm, and then we'll keep rolling from there. I might have just hit a stop sign. Son of a gun. And there's currently our field in our Magnum. We're just finishing up P&K. Actually, hold on. I got to stop, even though we're in the middle of delivery. Oh gosh, that was fast. Did we get this spread? I can't remember. Let me check my map. Okay, yeah. This is all spread besides a little gap right there. It's good enough. So we can actually take that Magnum back to the farm once I get done delivering this. And the place should be right up here. We'll swing wide into the corner. Oh, don't put her in neutral, Grant. Come on now. Yeah, right up this hill. She's chugging. Okay, I gotta see if I can make this turn in here. Try not to take out the mailbox. Should be good. It's kind of like a steep hilly driveway up here, and I gotta figure out a place to turn around. But these guys have like a little horse acreage, and they said they won the Farmall 75, so they bought it over from the dealership, and we delivered it. We'll unfold the ramps and unlock it. I'm not sure if this tractor's even gonna fit in that garage over there. We'll see. I don't think it's gonna. I think they're gonna have to keep it outside. I'm not sure though. Ooh, it may just barely fit in this thing. Like, I'm talking barely. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna fit. I'm hoping, I'm thinking they're probably thinking it's gonna fit, but I don't think it's gonna fit. We'll see. They could throw it in that old corn crib too, depending on what they have in the corn crib. Because I think that tractor would fit. Yeah. Did I mess up the ramps? I must have messed up the ramps. I think the tractor would fit in here maybe too. Okay, fold up the ramps. I must have got right in front of the ramps. Okay, I hate doing this, but we kind of have to back over their lawn. Hopefully that trailer doesn't bottom out. Please don't bottom out. Please don't bottom out. Oh, this is going to be bad. I need a lot of momentum. Come on, there we go. Don't take out their mailbox either. Perfect. And I should be getting paid for the dealership's the one that actually pays me. They pay every 2 weeks. So like a week from now, I should be getting paid for those deliveries most likely. And I think it was like 2 grand or 3 grand for those deliveries, which is pretty good money for the amount of time I spent doing it. And yes, of course, this is just role play. I love trucking, love moving stuff, love using pickups and goosenecks. So it's just role play, of course, guys. It's not actually built in the game, but I like acting like it is. Okay, we just got back, and I also had a neighbor that called and says he needs some bales moved. So that means we're gonna have to haul those bales. But first, I gotta get the hired worker chopping, because we've been chopping this field for a while and we gotta keep this thing moving. So I'm just gonna stop Jerry for a second. He was going there, and then we'll run up here. It's almost more efficient to just run the hired worker over to the silo and then start it back in the field, pretty much is what I found out. I mean, it works switching them off if you're like further away, but it's kind of annoying, like hooking and unhooking the wagons all the time. So for now, this is probably gonna be the most efficient way. Trust me, guys, anything that's kind of like annoying in the game, we know and we're thinking of ways to improve. That's all I can say. Okay, that thing is, we need fuel in this tractor. It's pretty low. I'm gonna swing around here, and yeah, fuel tank's over here. That's right, because this thing's gonna run out of fuel, and I don't want to do that. If you do run out of fuel, you can tow an implement back to the dealership, and it adds a little bit of fuel. That way you can drive the tractor or vehicle back to a fuel tank. You got enough fuel to drive it to a fuel tank. So some people run the issue where they ran out of fuel and they don't know how to fill it up. The way to do it is just to tow it. It gives you a little bit of fuel, and then you can drive it to a fuel tank. And in case you don't know, to tow something, you just click here and then click tow. It charges you like 50 bucks. In-game money, not real life money. Perfect. We're full of fuel. Let's roll. Okay, we'll get that hired worker going and let him do his thing. There we go. He's going. Okay, I do need to get the Magnum and the P&K spreader back here because this is done. There was like a small little strip over here if I remember on the map. We're going to see if we can hit that spot just so the whole field, yeah, pretty much like right there. Just because the whole field, I almost had perfect. We're just going to, oh, there we go. We'll spread that spot and then we'll come over and spread this little strip over here. There we go. Sometimes this fertilizer makes a weird sound because it's stopping, starting because it's just a little strip. If it was like a full strip ready to go, it wouldn't do that. So it's kind of a bug we know about. Hopefully we can get it fixed, but it's just because it's a small little strip that it makes this weird sound effect because it's stopping, starting. Oh, I think I missed that with anhydrous. That's not P&K, that is anhydrous that we missed over there. Okay, for now I'm gonna put the Magnum away in the shed, and Ooh, we're gonna get this shed kind of full. I need to get out the planter. Yes, we'll back her up. And I'm basically just going to put this in the trailer spot. Hopefully I don't hit the semi. Let's pull forward a little bit. It's kind of a tight fit in here, honestly. There we go. Put it where the pickup truck was. And I know what you guys are thinking, Grant. It's weird. You have a Case 715 quad track, and you're still planting with a 1066 narrow front and 12 row planter. I know. That's just how crazy our farm is right now. I don't know if we need to upgrade to the 36 row planter just yet. And financially, it's like we don't really have that much money just yet until those dairy cows start producing more. Got the 1066. We're going to go plant some corn. Hopefully someday I'll plant some beans, but right now corn is the cash crop because we use a lot of it for silage to feed the dairy cows. It would be cool to buy this acreage and put hogs here too, because there's a little hog barn. That'd be kind of cool. We'll unfold her, drop her down, and this field is ready to plant. Planting some corn. We'll probably get the AI worker going. We'll just start him on headlands, and he's going to be rolling. Now, question for you guys. A lot of people love the AI workers. We've gotten feedback that a lot of people would love to see some more AI workers. It's tough, though, because the more AI workers, the more memory the phone requires to run the game. The more tougher it is to run on low-end devices, and the more crashing that's going to happen, the more AI workers you run. So there's a balance there, and we're trying to find that balance. But if you were to have a certain amount of AI workers, what would you guys want? Currently, it's 2 AI workers max. We could maybe push it to 3 AI workers, possibly 4. I don't even want to say 4, but it's all a balance. It's all a balance of finding the optimal amount of AI workers with having the game run smoothly. Question down in the comments, how many would you guys like to see with knowing that fact right there that we can't push it too much, otherwise it's gonna be hard on the game. Currently 2 works, but there's been a couple people complain that they should have more than just 2. Oh boy, I wish I wouldn't have missed that strip out there. We don't have nitrogen in that strip, and the corn probably won't yield the best in that small, like 2-foot strip over there, but it'll be interesting to see. We're just planting. I'm just letting the AI worker honestly do his thing. It's basically like autos here. We're rolling. And currently, if we look at our cows, our dairy farm, we got a good amount of feed here. Like these dairy cows, these guys are going to be good to go. We actually have some manure that we could be spreading currently, it looks like. And then dairy calf heifer pasture. These guys could use a little more feed. So what I'm going to do is hop in the semi and get these guys fed, because we should have, let me check the silo, how much feed we have. If we look at storage, we got, 134,000 pounds of cattle feed. Not bad. So we'll feed them. Definitely one of my favorite semi trucks right here. Just looks awesome and sounds so good. It's funny because some of you guys, based off last video, figured this out before me, is that this is one of the better ways to feed if you're a large producer, large like cattle farmer, is to pull this thing under here and feed using the feed trailer here instead of the Meyer one works good for smaller farms, but this one works good for the larger farms. Hopefully at some point we can get a bigger Meyer feed wagon in here, because that'd be nice. It's my game, and somehow you guys figured out this before me. I must just be stupid. That's definitely it. And then basically all I do is just pull it through here and then unfold this, and then we can use the controller, just stick it over here, and boom, start unloading some feed. Works pretty good. And these guys are going to be probably pretty full. Honestly, we may not even be able to unload this whole semi truck. We'll see. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm going to do one more load just to get these guys all the way full. We'll fill it. I gotta check how much is in storage. Okay, we use about 50,000 pounds of silage there, or animal feed. And we'll drop her down and start unloading. Planter's going smoothly. He's on his second headland pass, and then chopping is just about full, it looks like. I'll probably let him finish the last pass here and then just go dump this, because he's gonna get full pretty darn soon. Okay, yeah, right there should be good. We'll just stop the hired worker, lift it up, and go dump this. If you guys haven't already noticed, this game is very grindy. It's very repetitive, which is what farming in real life is. It's like a lot of these models and prices and stuff are based off real life farming to give the most accurate, completely going to the wrong side. I'm screwing this up. But anyways, to give the most realistic experience to the user. And that's how it is. I personally like grindy games where it feels like you worked for it. You worked for the money. That's what I've always been into, like RuneScape back in the day. That was an extremely grindy game. Okay, and we'll just resume the worker, let him keep rolling. Okay, we've got to go haul 2 hay bales over for a neighbor. And I'm like, well, while I'm hauling hay, I'm going to just buy some hay and deliver it here too. So that's the thing. 2 hay bales, is it really worth it for the delivery, for the amount of money we're going to make? Probably not. But like I said, we're doing some custom trucking, so we better get the job done. And I guess we can deliver some hay for ourselves too. So that'll work. And I wonder if I can fit the tractor and hay bales on at the same time. Oh, I'm standing in front of this thing. There we go. Fold her up. Unfold the ramp, hop in her, and unlock this thing. Okay, so we'll buy 2 for the neighbor, and then I'm hoping to buy 8 total, so 6 for me. And I'm hoping we can fit the tractor on the trailer at the same time with this amount of hay bales. We'll see. Once you start using controller with hay bales become like extremely fun to use in my opinion. Like controller works awesome. It's a little complex if you're using your hands. That's just in any mobile game to be able to load stuff with all these controls. But with controller, I'm really liking it. Pull in, put her in reverse tear, and load her up. So we've got 4 more to go. I'm hoping we have room for this tractor. I don't know if we will though. We'll see. Grab the last one, throw her on. Okay, I doubt this is gonna work. I'm gonna try backing this tractor up on the trailer and see if we can fit this thing on. I don't know if it's gonna work. I don't think you can load them backwards, but we're gonna try. It's not gonna work, I can guarantee you. Yeah, I figured there's no space. We are hauling. It's not a crazy load, but it's a good amount for the pickup. Okay, for now, we're just going to back this thing in the shed. I'm going to deliver them to him tomorrow. He's not going to be around today, so he just said wait till tomorrow. So we're going to back this thing in the shed. I could probably get my other 6 bales unloaded, but for now, we'll just back her in here. And planter's still rolling. We're just about finishing up this cornfield. Next video will most likely be corn harvest because we've got a couple fields that we've got too much corn where we won't chop it for silage. We'll probably take it for grain. So that means I gotta be looking at either buying like a combine of some sort, either like a Case 240, which we can't afford yet. Okay, or we could go to the 88, like a 2144 or something like that would be pretty cool. Or we could go 2166, or we could go 2188. I'm not sure exactly what we'll get, and then maybe like a 6 or 8 row corn head is what I'm thinking. We'll see though, and we're just about done there. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you in the next American Farming video. Peace.